Yeah, soon enough we're gonna be slowly wrapping this one up, and I'm gonna give you uh, my review of the series. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Soviet Republic. And let's real quickly go with the comment section. Great episode, yeah, thanks, Chib. And he said previous episode before that I didn't sound happy for resolving the electricity issue. No, I'm just not happy when Frankie Berlin is right. And unfortunately for all of us, no. He was right this time. He is right in a lot of cases, and it's just Frankie being Frankie. Frankie being smart. We don't like smart Frankie. Frankie needs to be less smart. I'm gonna be going and upgrading some of the... Yeah, let's go for the big boy in the room. Let's go for this road here. Let's go for the dumper truck and road construction. These two should be handling this. Easily put it as a priority, and that's it. Like I said, I'm gonna give you some of the things that I like that I don't like. In the really too many criminals, 2%. Jesus, how does this work? I don't know. This is a new building, so probably one person moved in and it was a criminal. Look at the average lifespan. This is something that I would like to check here. Industrial area, as you know, lifespan 80 years. We have a lifespan here 81, almost 82, 81 and a half. Here 82.3. This is something that I would like to check here. 77 years lifespan. Here, this is probably closest to some decent industries, and probably should build some of the pollution monitoring stations. So yeah, let's go with those. Just to be on a safe side. About the pollution here, and how does that actually affect people. You know what colors we have, let's say what colors are over this building. That gives you 77 years old. You know, the people live up to 77, which is fine. That's not great, not terrible either. 79 over here, obviously some pollution is over there. 79 here as well. 79, almost 80 years old here. And then the rest of it is not really affected by pollution. Here we have next to nuclear power plants, they live forever as mutants. But no, all jokes aside, we'll see when the pollution monitoring station is done. Unfortunately or fortunately, how much they are working? Like 50%. Nuclear power plant is working at 50%. There's barely, I don't even properly see. Maybe there's discoloration around the chimney, but it's green, all of it, so absolutely green energy as it should be. Right. So, comment section, dealing with the garbage, i.e. Oolykee moaning about the new update. Cheers to the best for a streamer, yeah, whatever. Thanks, Olgala. Streamer, to learn from the problems are solved. As problems are solved during actual gameplay. Looking forward to the next series. A new learning curve for everybody, yeah, especially me. Yeah, I don't have any insight. I don't even pursue that. I understand that, like everybody who has a channel or something, I could be potentially reaching out to the 3 Division. I did previously, but I didn't pursue it any further just because this is my hobby. I don't think that I'm ever gonna be like a huge thing, but yeah, I don't care. I'm having fun here. And for me, this is the most important thing, and I really appreciate him with everything that I have at the moment. Especially Old Gala. When that makes you happy, that makes me happy as well. How the hell do I do this? This is interesting. How do I miss this? Look at how angled this road is. I thought this is gonna be less problematic, but look at this. And this is not the first street. I think we have another one around here. Is it this one or the main road? No, it's this one. I missed them. I wanted to make them feng shui, but I failed. Okay, so something that I was considering, like, this is a normal thing, like probably most of you now, because of the situation in Eastern Europe and what's happening, like Ukraine, Russia, and this kind of stuff. You probably see the videos from like how actual, not only Soviet, but how actually the Central Eastern European cities look like. Like literally, this is a norm. Like you have a residential building, and then you have bang fields. My little hometown was kind of developed out of a village into a town, so it has a decent growth. But towns that had explosive growth, because people moved not from villages to other villages, like in case of my hometown, they moved from villages to towns mostly, and then you have these natural towns actually having these high rises on the edge of the towns, just because, you know, you build efficiently, you build with purpose, you don't build it like naturally to let people decide what's gonna be built. No, you actually build for purpose. Let me see if this is actually in range now. No, you can see here 388 meters. This building is probably gonna have high unemployment, 60 people without a job. Yeah, what we can do here is just tell these guys here that all of these from 210 people from this building need to go to work to the bus station. So any jobs that they were taking, like a gym or house of culture or gym or the school, is going to be taken by these people, and shortly you can see here already 47. The number of unemployed was like 60. Now it's dropping already to 40 in the last few seconds. Right, and so I don't think anything here is out of place, and I actually like it. In a lot of places in, let's say, Soviet Union, more so than the Balkans where I come from, a lot of places were kind of like frontiers where the cities were built in the like early 20th century, like Chelyabinsk. I'm pretty sure Ekaterinburg could be a little bit older, but I know Chelyabinsk was built from the ground up. Cities like is it Murmansk, maybe Arkhangelsk, definitely Norilsk, and those like in the like some of them were built during the Russian Empire times, but I would consider them to be developed more naturally, while these Soviet-style cities like Chelyabinsk, I think, would be, or Pripyat or Chernobyl would be the one of the better ones. They're literally like planned from the ground up, all the high-rises, not all the high-rises, like low-rises, but they're like no houses around there, like you have shopping centers and stuff. It is, like, for, in my opinion, perfect. Oolykee has been living like most of his life in apartments, and I have no problems with dealing with that, so I like apartments. So yeah, I like this. What I would like to do as edge of the city thing would be the industries. Like that would be a realistic thing. I think I like what's happening here. I like what's happening here, but I would push some of the industries, like food industry. I would push it to the edge of the city, and then farm going from here further. I would push the chemical. Chemical is a dodgy one, because do we have the pollution monitoring stations somewhere around here? Seriously? Nobody is coming to pray here. I think I should... Ah, here we go. My bad. Pollution monitoring station. You can see here pollution around chemical plant is a little bit on a high side, and you can see how far it stretches. So maybe not chemical plant and clothing factory, maybe not those two bad boys, but everything else probably could be in the... Oh, now it's 50 people without jobs. That's fine. I can do... Are you in walking range? Yes, you are. I'm just gonna push out all the workers from these buildings further away, so the locals from here can work in the other industries. That's gonna just create more workplaces for everybody. Container facilities. Boom. Isn't it? Isn't it? What's in the containers? I would say a lot of alcohol. Actually, a lot of everything. So this is definitely a lot of money here. Doesn't say how many. What's here? 76 tons of alcohol, 27 tons of electrical components. I think... should I stop with the alcohol? Let's see how the alcohol levels are doing. They're down to around 50%, let's say. So this is where the alcohol is. Let's continue. Let's continue. I don't remember how much was that. Definitely more than 50%. But yeah, so I would put those industries like heating plants are a dodgy thing to do. Oh. Alright, this is the... What? Why is it car industry? No, this is the water treatment plant. Look at this. This is 3 division problem solving thing. So between this truck here goes from the... This truck here goes from here to the water treatment plant, and for some reason finds a fault here. Exactly here, at the entrance to this factory is the fault. No, it's not. It's just like, you know, 3 division. Somebody was coding drunk, and then... Like, it's this problem-solving thing. I know what the problem is. The problem is the road, because we started building it while the truck is being, like, unloaded. Now, currently, it's taking a space here in the cargo station, but there's no queue behind him, so he can take the spot here. So, I'm fine with that. Any other traffic issues that we have? No, all of this seems to be resolved. Okay, so we're gonna go with Pezzoni. Pezzoni said we were lacking 4,000 to 5,000 workplaces, so let's do that. Let's monitor the cities, both cities of the Murmansk and Port Elgin, and average productivity 97%. That's really not bad. I still love how 3 Division gave us the happiness here in proper numbers, so I can just say, hey, happiness of Murmansk is a little bit to the edge here, and then 1 millimeter to the right, I think. Let's see how much is that's official number. That's a math number. And then we have the official number of the Port Elgin. It's right here, but like 5 millimeters to the left. Maybe 3 millimeters to the left. This is the happiness here. So maybe we can obviously have a scientific conclusion that Port Elgin has this much less happiness than Murmansk. But yeah, all jokes aside, is the happiness is something that I would like to work on. You can see here that this shop here is running out of goods. It's food again. I will just double check what is the situation with food. We have 3 trucks delivering food here. One of them is on the way. The second one is on the way as well, and the third one is on the way as well. So we have 3 trucks on the way. I'm pretty sure that the first one could be even this one. So this could be either false alarm, or if this continues happening in the future, because I will grow this place, but maybe I shouldn't grow it here without a job. Yeah, there's quite a few people without a job here. Okay, anyway, forget about that. Let's see. How many minutes is this into the episode? Let me just double check. Around 13, 14 minutes into the episode. Maybe I should shut up now. No. Still more talking. What I wanted to do here now, you can see here that all the railroads are done. They finished building all of these railroads. Now, the most important part of these railroads is the electricity that is connected over here. You can see that kilovolts are 21. They don't consume anything because there's no electricity anywhere. So we need to electrify this. This is what I'm gonna do off screen. Not off screen, sorry, in time lapse. Electrification of railroad from this from here all the way to there. The problem is that we need to deliver electrical vehicles here, and then the only way they can come is through here. So this is gonna have to be electrified, and then to bring them here, this needs to be electrified, and this needs to be electrified, and this needs to be electrified, and this needs to be electrified. I think you get the picture. I'm pretty straight shooter, and we need to electrify. That's gonna put a lot of strain on this. That would be the electrical components. I'm gonna have to double check what is the capacity of electrical components here. We have 15 tons, and I'm pretty sure that, yeah, you can see here 1 truck is working here. I'm gonna buy a second truck that's gonna be covered hull, just so we can have smooth resupply of the electrical components as we're gonna continue upgrading the whole railroad system to electricity. Okay, anything else? Population increase. electricity system on the railroads, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be done in this episode, but that would be my next steps, so we can deliver mass amounts of people to the nuclear industries. Fuel wise, doesn't seem like we have any fuel here. Power plant is the only thing I'm concerned about. We have 0.15 tons, that would be 150 kilos of nuclear fuel. Because nuclear power plant, this is like base load, not base load, this is our base power plant now. This is producing all of our electricity. Oh, this is... No, it's called spent nuclear fuel, not nuclear waste. Oh, right, that's a good point. Reprocessing plant. So electrification, population, and reprocessing. These are the three things that we're going to be focusing on. So let's go and do the time lapse and see you guys in 5. Problems. Yeah, nuclear fuel, we're spending it too fast. We're gonna have to ramp all of this up. I'll just increase the number of workers in our oil power plant, which is here for backup. This is their job. Let's see the losses. 19,500. We're actually losing already people quite decently. But hey ho, this is the cross we have to bear. 7 pages, huh? 7 pages of Oolykee, not seeing what's happening. Let's see if we have any buses incoming. Well, the buses could be a problem as well. I mean... Oh, 9 workers coming back. Wow, okay. But there's no buses coming in here, so... We'll see if the... We'll see when the power's gonna come up. We already lost like 200-300 people. But hey ho, we have the finances on our side, the fuel on our side, 47% happiness. I wasn't even focusing on that while I was focusing on the railroad construction, but that's fine. Like I said, we have financially we can just replace the people. I know it's not ideal, but hey, mistakes have been made. We're gonna find somebody to blame eventually. It would be good that we started the power plant, but not sure if that's gonna be the case because I don't see any buses coming in this direction. Yeah, seriously, like no buses? What's with this guy? Go home? Oh, sorry. Home. What? Fuel? Ah, there's no fuel because there's no power, electricity. Let's see how the game resolves this. Yeah, like old trickery, right? Go and retire the truck, so when it goes there, it's not going to be causing any problems. But unfortunately, the power issue, pause for a cause, we're going to have to import, and here we go. I could have done this earlier, but hey. Let's just power the country back up. You can see here there's gonna be a lot of messages. I mean, like, how do you even delete all of this? Here we go. So let's see, let's start from here. Power is back on, 37% happiness. We lost 2,000 people within 2 minutes. 2 minutes since we finished the time lapse. That was when I started following the situation. We'll see how it goes. Hospitals should be overrun by patients. That's the case here. We can do it as well here. Increase the amount of. Let's go and see if we can battle the. What happens when these hospitals? Here we go. We have one over here. What happens when we have too many people requiring, well, everything? So these are the hospitals over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did address all of those. Do we have? Yeah, we have overrun hospitals there. This one is working at the full capacity. This one is definitely not. That's fine. Let's increase the capacity. And then we have, that's it, only 2 hospitals here. Yeah, we definitely gonna, what I wanted to do in this episode is redesign this, no, not redesign, design the new neighborhood around here. That was supposed to be my primary objective in this, after the time lapse, but we'll see now. We're gonna be battling the starvation actually. There's everything is everywhere, even electricity is back on. But not nuclear fuel though. So yeah, we're gonna have to have obviously a little bit bigger. What's the production of nuclear fuel? This is the 100 kilos per day at 100%. And what is consumption here? Because this one was working at 50%. Oh wow. Okay, so this is half of that would go to the nuclear power plant. So this is interesting. It looks like we're gonna have to ramp up our nuclear fuel production. That's probably gonna be the solution, the long-term solution to this. Again, I mean, the double up from now, from what's happening over here, rather than, you know, like doubling up the current production. No, it's actually doubling up everything. Like, actually not everything. But I think it would be just this one, because this one can process 400 kilos of uranium hexafluoride, and this one produces 1 ton. So we can have 1.5 more of nuclear fuel fabrication facilities, which we can do. How much does this pollute? We're down just under 4,000 people from when this issue started occurring. But hey ho. It's fine. Power imports. How much we're importing? I'm wondering how much we're consuming power-wise. Only 7 megawatts. That's strange. I would expect way more than this. But that's fine. This is some of the things that I don't mind doing, you know, for the betterment of our little country. Right. So what we're gonna have to do is probably ramp up the production of nuclear fuels. I'm thinking because we have a train here. How many people is required here? Yeah, this is the biggest employer. Well, like, probably the mine actually is the biggest employer. No, only 100. This one is 70 college educated, and this one's 120 as well. Yeah, so probably somewhere around here would be the best place for another nuclear fuel fabrication, where we can distribute the uranium hexafluoride from here, which is directly connected there. I mean, technically, ideally, we would be looking for industrial connection to there, but at the moment, I'm not really sure if I would like to rebuild all of this, and unless we have, let's see if we have the reprocessing plant. This one turns nuclear waste and chemicals into uranium. Oh, this is going to be producing more uranium hexafluoride. I thought it was a fuel. No, it's uranium. Actually, by the way, in real life, what is this reprocessing does? It's actually so. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm the nuclear scientist, I did study physics for a while. Okay, so in nuclear reactor, you convert uranium, you bombard uranium to 35, and then you get uranium to 37, I believe. Okay, let's skip the numbers. You create plutonium, which is also diluted with some uranium, non-fissile uranium, I believe, but it's radioactive. And then in the reprocessing plant, you actually reprocess uranium into plutonium, and then you're using that plutonium to run your reactors further. This plutonium is also, because plutonium can be used as a nuclear fuel as well, but also plutonium is used for nuclear weapons as well. So yeah, something in that ballpark. But again, guys, comment section, correct the dumbass if he's talking nonsense again. Right, how are our heating plants doing? They should have extremely well resources and containers, nuclear fuel, nuclear waste. We had like nuclear heating, it doesn't have a single waste created yet. Probably should have, let's remove this. Probably should have continued stocking this with fuel as a backup, but this is surprising that they have so much nuclear fuel here, 1.2 tons. I can redirect to the nuclear power plant, but that's not a solution, that's a temporary solution. And finances are not really a problem in this case. We are missing nuclear fuel, even though it says that we have 50 kilos of it, but hey ho. Right. Population. Oh, dear Lord, are we supposed to be building more apartments? Well, actually, yes. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have problems with the workforce for construction now. So I would like everything to stabilize first. People stop dying and stuff. Looks like it's actually being resolved. So we do have already 4,000 people less than before. How long do you think this is gonna take us to recover, like population-wise? This is an interesting question. If we just like ran it forward like a couple of years, maybe. I mean, I can and I probably will import people here, like in our country, and I can do it with uneducated people because we should have the like here. No. I can't because they require dollars, and I don't know. I mean, like, we can spend. Let's do this. Do we have an empty building? I wish I had an empty building. Doesn't matter. Let's. The problem if I. Right. Okay. Let's do it. Let's start importing people with dollars because everything seems to be resolved now. Happiness is going up. Debts. 2 to 5. 2 to 7. Okay, so obviously we're having kids. Let's start importing people back. Let's import uneducated people here and there. I think it's gonna be enough if we import just a lot of uneducated people, because our schooling system is good. We do have capacity to educate everybody. So it's just gonna take a little bit time for them to be educated, and then they need to have children, and you know they do usually. So you know, repopulating all of this, it shouldn't be a big deal. Wow, but I don't think I'm pressing the buttons fast enough, because this all looks like it's just taking a little bit too long. Down to $90,000. Oh. Let's go with bigger buildings first and let them spread out, because I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people are still waiting to be resettled. This is not even a dent into what I was hoping to do, so let's see how many people actually imported now. Immigrants, only 500. 100. I need big buildings. Here, there we go. That's a good one. Are they in range of everything? Food. Why wouldn't you be in range of food? Yeah, you're in range of food. They're probably doing the health thing. Oh, sorry. There we go. And then just do it like this. We have bigger buildings have at least more wiggle room for me to press, you know, import workers. Bigger building, bigger. Oh, here we go. Good one. Okay, how many did I import now? What do you think? Boom, 800. We need like 3,000. I would like to get 3 more thousand. I would like to get to 19,000. Oh, seriously? They still didn't finish this road? What the hell? Ooh, our industries here might be lagging behind because of the worker shortage. But that's fine. Again, like this is just a road that needs to be finished. Most of the other construction is just doing fine, at least as far as I can see. Education is doing fine. Yeah, let's continue. Oh, no more dollars. Okay, that's fine. Let's go with the rubles. Oh, that's gonna take a little bit longer. Or more money, at least. Okay, maybe I should slow this down. 16,000 people, so we are down 3,000 people from before. 39% happiness, health is 58%. Oof, hit. So, was this expected? Should have I expected this? Should have I monitored this? Did I turn on the reactors too soon? I mean, is that even a rhetorical question? That's not even a rhetorical question, that's a dumbass question, obviously. Yeah, so, there you go. Problems here. I will not continue construction. Okay, so the only thing that I'm gonna continue constructing is the electricity hoses, because they're the only ones that we require. You can see here where they came to. Yeah, they came to the station. Now they need to continue there, and that shouldn't be too slow. It should be decently fast. And what about in this direction? Wow, both of these are done. Look at these electricity hoses. They're okay. Now they're working on these two. Rail construction office and rail construction office. Yeah, I think everything is doing great. Okay, let's just remove all of these messages, and I'm gonna address them now as they come. You can see that the happiness is increasing to 40%. Now, can we cope with these problems? I'm pretty sure yes. I think we should still have containers to export. Does it tell us what the value of containers is? I can check one container with booze is that's 4 tons, 2,000, and then whoa, there's 52 tons of booze to be processed. That's a lot. Oh, let them process. I mean, like let them stockpile. It's not like the trucks are empty, waiting here empty. But these two are looking. Right, they're jumping in here. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care. There's no trucks waiting to be loaded or unloaded, so everything is going smoothly. So I'm fine with that. They have parking spaces. They just need to get their turn to use the road. Wow. Seriously? Maybe this is a place for our semaphores, huh? I don't know. Let me know where you use the semaphores. in any case, 16,304. We're actually slowly falling down. Shopping center is out of goods. Really? Are we running out of food? This would be properly disaster sent to our little Soviet Republic if we actually fail. I mean, we didn't fail. I already declared victory, so haha. you cannot say that we failed because I declared victory when we turned on the nuclear reactor. So whatever happens here is just extra content. Anyway, 16,291 people at the moment. Do we have any problems anywhere? Happiness being too low, that's kind of Jesus. Okay, what was the problem with you? Okay, let's see. What's the problem with you? You are just unhappy. Do you have any problems? No. Visit hospital. Okay. You know what? I think this is too early for us to actually address any of these issues. They need to stabilize. Population is still slowly falling, but I don't think it's way too slow than it was before. So yeah, it's gonna recover. Anyway, leaving it here, saying thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have a description in the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye, bye.